Well, welcome into the Money Wisdom Question Series powered by Johnson Brunetti. We go through a question at a time from folks who send questions in, whether it be through episodes like this, questions through our website, our radio show, our television program, our podcast, however it may be. And we're looking forward to answering today's question. My name is Jake Dozer. I'm a certified financial planner and an advisor on the team here in Connecticut. The question we have today is, what are the biggest regrets people feel in retirement? Regrets come in a lot of different ways. They come financially, they come lifestyle-wise, they come from a planning perspective. So today we're going to tackle three of the common concerns and regrets people have in retirement from a financial perspective. Concern number one is not considering how long retirement will last. A lot of times folks have in their minds that retirement's going to be a 15, 20-year proposition. And when folks come in to see us, sometimes they don't recognize that people are living a lot longer than they used to. A lot of times, planning for a retirement for 30 or 35 years is a lot more appropriate. Now, you might be saying, oh, I'm never going to live that long. And here's the thing. It's better to have money at the end of your life than it is to have life at the end of your money. Make sure that longevity risk, that is outliving your money, is not a concern in your situation. Number two, not only do folks not consider how long they might live and how long they need to prepare for retirement, but number two, people don't realize oftentimes how much inflation will impact their portfolio. Now, certainly inflation has been in the news very often in the past few years as we see grocery costs go up, the price of eggs go up, the price of gas, the cost of car and homeowners insurance. Notoriously, those things have been skyrocketing. But we went through quite a few years, over a decade really, in 2010s to 2020 and roundabout there, where inflation wasn't a huge issue, but all of a sudden it becomes a large issue. Well, over a long period of time, inflation is a real problem. Since 1913, around when they started measuring inflation, it tends to average about 3.25% to 3.5% a year. Now, there are years it's higher and lower, but on average about 3.25%, 3.5% a year. What does that mean to you? It means that whether you want to or not, your lifestyle will cost more in 10 years than it will now. It also means that if you have fixed income, such as Social Security or pensions, that don't have a cost of living adjustment, COLA, or have a low cost of living adjustment like Social Security, that infamously doesn't really keep up with inflation, that inflation adjustment needs to come from other things, which is most often your investments. So make sure that your portfolio is set up to be able to conquer inflation, not just for tomorrow, but for the next 30 years. And number three, as you could tell, these things are all connected. The third thing folks oftentimes regret in retirement is being extreme in their investments. What does that mean? Well, it's extremes on either side. Either being so safe that they don't keep up with inflation, or conservative, or so aggressive that they lose too much, especially in the early retirement years. Either ditch on the side of our road to retirement are dangerous. You don't want to be so conservative or safe that you lose to inflation. You don't want to be so aggressive that you lose too much in a market downturn, forcing you to go back to work or run out of money, God forbid. The scenario is that there's a healthy balance that should be aligned with your plan of retirement, both in what you want to do, what your spending habits are, and what inflation will mean to you long term. Make sure that your investments aren't in either one extreme and you have balance that's aligned with you, not just based on how you feel about risk. These three things are so critical to income planning, which is the core over an overarching retirement plan. Hopefully today's Money Wisdom Questions series video has been helpful to you. Again, my name is Jake Dozer. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Be sure if these questions have been helpful to subscribe, like this video, and follow our page so that you'll hear more. We'll see you soon.